Melania Trump had to get in on the grift. She had to drop her own Melania meme coin. When you look at it, it was $ Melania. So it looked like Smellania. So she drops her own meme coin after Trump drops his meme coin. And if you looked at all of these allocations, they favored insiders so much. So you had Melania or Smellania and Donald Trump just grifting billions and billions of dollars using the office of the presidency to do it. They then had all these liability waivers though and said, actually, this isn't about the presidency or politics or anything. Just if you want to show that you love the letters Smellania, or if you want to show you love the letters symbol money sign Trump, then be a part of this great community where we honor letters and symbols. Why are they doing that? Because they don't want to consider it a security. So they're trying to avoid getting sued for the ultimate rug pull. So here's what goes down though, right? So Donald Trump's meme coin is going high. It's increasing. It's increasing. We were warning everybody. This looks like a scam. This looks like the Haktua pump and dumpy thing, and 80%, 90% of the allocation is going to insiders, which means that Trump is probably making billions and billions of dollars. But we said, watch out, be very careful. And then, look, I thought that was going to dump and crash no matter what. But then Melania or Smellania gets in on the action. She releases the Smellania coin, and then boom, kind of right when that happened, thud. The Trump meme coin, boom, crashes. The Smellania meme coin not doing well. A cascading effect takes place where then even Bitcoin is going down. The crypto markets start to crash. The crypto markets look to be suffering as a result of this. And it is the oldest tale in the books for Donald Trump and Smellania. The greed, the greed, the greed. You couldn't even wait. You had to exploit that position before day one, you two freaking grifters. What else would you expect though with a convicted felon like Donald Trump and a sexual assaulter like Donald Trump? What else would you expect when it comes to Melania, who is out there saying, oh, this is just locker room talk? I'm not really sure what accent that is. This was just locker room talk when Donald Trump was bragging about sexually assaulting women and non-consensually grabbing their genitals. This is who they are. She would sell crypto stuff before. She would sell the scammiest things. And they're going to keep on. They're just going to sell crap and trinkets. Like Melania would sell like Christmas ornaments, Mother's Day stuff. Then she would say some of this stuff goes to charity, but there was no public indication, at least with most of this stuff, which charities this thing is going to. She would sell, she would use these symbols. She would sell like on Memorial Day and Veterans Day. She would use the image of our troops and sell the photos of like our troops for $150, $200, $300 each. And it was just a massive grift that we would see. We saw this with Trump. I mean, you know, Trump with the NFT collection, the Trump sneakers, the Trump, the watches he was selling for $100,000, the Get Trump guitars. I mean, this stuff was so unbecoming of someone who held this august and dignified office. Yet it was so normalized. We have to deal with all the headlines from CNN. Oh, Donald Trump's just pushing the limits of the Constitution. The Washington Post, Donald Trump conquered Washington, D.C. I mean, all of these ridiculous headlines. This is just a grift, a whole grift, and nothing but the grift. And using the White House, using the office of, this is the presidency, people. This was the office held by George Washington, by Abraham Lincoln, by John F. Kennedy. And if you're, Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, this was the office that was held by freaking presidents. And Trump is using it to sell shit coins. I mean, there were so many people who said, wait a minute, all right, Trump must be hacked. This must be a hack of Trump. And then they were saying, as it relates to Melania, is this a hack? Melania is now doing one. Like lots of people in this space thought this was so grifty and so that they couldn't even fathom that Trump or Melania would do this. But then Melania drops her own meme coin, and then Trump's meme coin starts to crash. Her meme coin's doing terrible, and it's impacting the whole markets. This is at the same time that Donald Trump is set to issue all of these executive orders about the crypto industry, and one of the ones that he's going to do. And again, you want to talk about the conflict of interest when he signs the executive order that says that the Treasury Department will add to our strategic reserves massive amounts of Bitcoins and Solana and all of these, crypto tokens to add to our strategic reserves. Trump's now going to try to artificially prop up this market that he's the poster child for what you don't do. Trump's rug pull, what we're seeing here, at least as of the recording of this video, with Trump and Melania, this is worse than the Haktua, where the Haktua girl, the girl who got famous for talking about a sexual act, Haktuing, and then she became like a podcaster and then did the ultimate rug pull. No one's heard about her really since December, or no one's heard from her since December when she did her own shitcoin, meme coin. Think about this. Your business established in 2025. It has a nice ring to it, right? I remember 5 years ago, me and my brothers had this audacious idea to start a media company called MeidasTouch. And we wanted to have pro-democracy content and change the way news was delivered and consumed. And here we are. I want you to think about your idea for 2025 and start that business that you always wanted to start. And when you do, you have to have it powered by Shopify. Shopify is the tool that will actually help you make it happen. Let me explain to you how. The best time to start your business is right here, right now. And Shopify makes it simple to create your brand, open for business, and get your first sale. Get your store up and running easily with thousands of customizable templates. No coding or design skills are required. All you do is drag and drop. Their powerful social media tools let you connect all of your channels and create shoppable posts and help you sell everywhere people scroll. Shopify makes it easy to manage your growing business. They help with the details like shipping, taxes, and payments from one single dashboard, allowing you to focus on the important stuff like growing your business. And what happens if you don't act now? Will you regret it? What if someone beats you to that great idea? Don't kick yourself when you hear this again in a year because you didn't do anything. So with Shopify, your first sale is closer than you think. Established in 2025, it has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? Sign up for your $1 per month trial period at shopify.com/Meidas. Go to shopify.com/Meidas, lowercase, MEIDAS, to start selling with Shopify today. One more time, that's shopify.com/Meidas. My opinion is that the Trump meme coin would crash regardless. It looked scammy. It had all of the markings of what you should not do. Anybody who this is exactly what the SEC commissioner under Biden, who all of the MAGA people hated and the whole business community hated, because he was for regulation. He wanted to regulate crap like this that gives the entire crypto markets a horrible name, where Donald Trump and Melania just say, oh, you're just investing in $Trump and $Melania, Smelania. And so therefore, this isn't a security, wink, wink. This isn't about increasing the net worth of the insiders. Look, the Securities and Exchange Commission has insider trading laws on the books for securities. Gensler, Biden's SEC commissioner, wanted to apply those to shitcoins and meme coins and this whole grifty market. MAGA didn't want that. A lot of the business community didn't want that and said, oh, Gensler, how dare you do this? How dare you infringe upon our rights? This regulation is bad. Maybe, just maybe, Gensler had a point here when it came to these shit coins and these meme coins that what? because Donald Trump and Melania say these are not securities and that you're just showing your love of the letters Melania and $Trump, that we can't be sued for insider trading. We can't be sued for fraud. We can't be sued for all of the types of things that you could for the stock market, which is heavily regulated. I mean, just think about that. The Bitcoin, crypto, shitcoin crew was fighting to stop these shitcoins from being regulated the way stocks are regulated. You need to have efficient markets with accountability for things like insider trading. But here for this precise reason, the rug pulling, Melania comes in, announces her coin, boom, triggers this crash. All these people are losing their money. You know who made money? People who were tipped off about this from the outset. People who control the wallets that didn't even have to buy this, that just had the allocations as insiders given to them and having a vesting schedule that's favorable to them. I can't even begin to tell you how utterly despicable this conduct is. And the broader point I want to make here, though, because we should expect this. I mean, look, Melania did nude modeling before. No offense to nude models, but like Melania claimed to have an Einstein visa. She came here under very odd and peculiar circumstances in terms of how she met Donald Trump, and she met him at the Kit Kat Club, where rich Manhattan men would meet Eastern European women who were brought in from modeling agencies. That's how Donald Trump met Melania in the early 2000s. He would go to these clubs, right? It was around the time that he was hanging out with Epstein. It was around the time that Ghislaine Maxwell was finding Trump women. And then just separately and aside from that, but in this time frame, he would go to the Kit Kat Club, and then there would be separately modeling agencies that would make introductions, separate from Epstein, would make introductions to women, from Eastern Europe and, to these wealthy men. That's how Donald met Melania. Then she got an Einstein visa. And boom, she accelerated here. She marries Donald, and she gets citizenship here quicker than anybody else. Look, the final point I want to make is the peace in Ukraine on day one? I don't think so. Lower prices on day one? I don't think so. Housing more affordable on day one? I don't think so. Donald Trump is a weapon of mass distraction. We should get pissed at what Melania is doing, what Trump is doing, but we gotta always bring it back to weapon of mass distraction. What about the lower prices? What about anything you promised? And these they couldn't even wait until he was in office to pull this crap. Horrific stuff. Anyway, hit subscribe. Let's get to 4 million subscribers.
Love this video? Continue the conversation by following us on Instagram @MeidasTouch and help us blow past 500,000 followers.